Welcome back to It's a Tool Thing. Today with a little update video. So our Cornwell dealer had a special on a 2-pack angle and straight Milwaukee die grinder kit. I think a battery or two and a charger. And our Mac dealer was actually able to beat his sale price by like 60 bucks, 50 bucks. And one of the other guys in the shop was interested in getting them, so I let him borrow my 90-degree one, and he liked it, so he went ahead and ordered those set from the Mac guy. And so this new one here is actually not mine, though I've been wanting one of these. It's one of the straight die grinders. Part number's 2486-20. But I noticed an interesting thing. I don't know if I can get it to do it because it's kind of intermittent on my current one. I know what's happening with this battery. I haven't noticed it with any of the other ones. See if I can get it to do it here. It's like I'm not going to have any luck here today. We'll give it a... Here we go. So I was actually using this thing and everything was fine. I changed the roll lock disc, went to go back, and I had nothing. Dead trigger like this right here. I'm currently holding this in. It should be running. And I could sit here and let's see if it'll do this. In. Oh, it didn't cut out, but it was actually cutting in and out as I cycled the battery ever so slightly. That's the first time I've noticed that on this tool. It's probably a fitment issue on the terminals, maybe on this battery, hopefully, even though it's a 6.0 battery. They're not exactly cheap. I don't know if you can get in there and tighten them up. But just noticed that here the other day. And then I was playing with the guy's new one here, and his new 90 looks exactly like this on the inside. I didn't take his. He let me borrow the straight one here just for demonstration purposes. But as you can see, there's just the two terminals down on the base and nothing else to speak of. So ultimately it's relying on these little tangs here, which this battery, the tangs look pretty good shape, and there's not much fitment. It's not loose on this battery. But I noticed on this, and I don't know if this is something they've added to this one, and maybe they're going to add to the other ones or not. But you can see, you still got the terminals down there. But here, those aren't terminals. I noticed it when I went to slide a battery in. They're there to tension the battery, which might be a very good upgrade, especially like on the stubby. To put the battery in, I mean, it's a bit of effort. But you don't get that. Probably jiggling the camera here, my fancy camera work, but you know, the fitment's a lot tighter. It is more work to get the battery out, but that would be a nice upgrade. It also looks like they also added a few pads in here to help. Hopefully they will implement this change on all their tools. I know I haven't had too much of a problem with the 18-volt ones. I mean, the batteries are loose, but I've never actually had them disconnected I can remember in particularly. But my stubby, and hasn't done it in a while, I've had battery drops. I've had some disconnection issues, I believe, a few times, though recently I haven't had an issue. And all my batteries are probably a year or two old at this point. I don't bang them around too much. I'm actually surprised how rough this battery is. I don't know if that'll come clear on the thing, but I mean, it's not really bad shape by no means. Obviously you can still read the writing and whatnot, but I was surprised at the marring on the rubber. I don't know if he did that or it was already that way. It was probably already that way. I happened to notice it after I got it back. So I thought that was an interesting upgrade. I hadn't heard anybody talk about these having these little recoil or battery holders to help keep the tension. or these pads inside. So I thought it was kind of interesting. Thought I'd share it with you guys. I'm actually been wanting to get one of these since before they came out. I bought the 90 when it first came out. And I was going to buy this unit as soon as it came out, but I did not. I just never got around to it. I wasn't super happy with this one. I mean, I'm not unhappy necessarily, but I really, you know, their video was showing, oh, we put all this pressure on it and it'll, you know, it'll stay running, but it cuts out too easy. It seems to be more prevalent when the battery's getting low. But that's the only reason I didn't switch, or I should say purchase the straight one also. And I hadn't got to it. Though I do want one. I just have not made that purchase yet. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. And as always, have a great day.